Greetings, this is Skylar Saunders seeing what's current. Diddy's innocence is real. The Chris Brown affair. Oh my God. Woo! Thank you for allowing me back. I was off for 2 days off. I took off Friday and Saturday. Back on Sunday. This isn't even a work day for most people. But I said I'm going to put in the work, try to, see what I can do and I do. But we gotta get down to business. First, let me do my advertising. Of course, you have to go to lifestrongapparel.com. lifestrongapparel.com. And you get fitness gear and you get fruit infused sea moss that includes soursop, pineapple, mango, blueberry, and a whole elderberry. I've tried the blueberry. It's excellent. So I encourage you to shop on that website. And here's the kicker. You can get a 10% discount at the checkout if you put in the code Skyler10 or SKYLER10, Skyler10. And you get 10% off your purchases. So check it out. Go to lifestrongapparel.com. Also, BEEJACKSON 5478 B Jackson on YouTube. He's talking about fried chicken, sardines on the grill, near beer or non-alcoholic beer, and strippers. So if you're interested in any or all of these things, check him out and saying that the goofy guy, Sky Saunders, sent you. He's just an all-around great guy. So check out his page. Check out what he has to say on his YouTube stream. All right, so yeah, I'm back to this. The only reason this is the linkage. It's a link. It's just a link in the chain. It's just a link in the chain saying Chris Brown allegedly raped. Can you say raped? I don't even know if you can say raped on YouTube anymore. Sexually assaulted. Did a terrible thing to a female. She's going by Jane Doe. She wants to remain anonymous. On whose boat? Yes, of course, Diddy's yacht. Diddy's yacht is what made all this happen, allegedly. All this is alleged. She said the woman said she took a drink from Chris Brown. She started to sip it. She started to feel a little, heavy. That's her words. She felt heavy. And then he brought her to a room and laid her down, and she couldn't move. She couldn't move her her legs or arms or anything like that. And she was just pinned to the back of to her back on the bed. And then so Chris Brown comes in and allegedly, mishandles her, takes advantage of her body, and then, says, this is what I understood. I hope I'm not getting it wrong, but like there was different things like saying how most girls would have liked this or something like that. It's goofy kids. Oh, my main man, YouTube subscriber, Diddy's pussy is real. Yeah, yeah. If you want to say that, I know that's your favorite word. It's real. The innocence is real, but we don't know about Chris Brown. He's innocent too. Of these, he's not even innocent to be included in a charge. Give me 1 second. Hold on. He's not. He's just a citizen again. He served his time. He did his community service. He did it for Rihanna. I don't think he had any other circumstances. That was the only one I think he had. I see no problem with it now. I see no issue. So I think with this whole case, it was actually, from what I understand, I read it like 2 or 3 times over and over. But from what I understand, the judge threw out this case. It was supposed to be a $20 million case, but it was thrown out because it was conflicting text messages. The text messages weren't matching up. So that's one thing we have to take care of. So Chris Brown, he's got a new documentary coming out. Not produced by him. It's produced by Discovery. It's called. What is it called? God, I forgot. Chris Brown: A History of Violence. That's what it's called. So they're trying to like come at him like they came at R. Kelly. They're trying to take the R&B stars down. I don't know if they'll be able to take Usher down. He may have been a victim more so than a predator. We'll see about that. But as far as Chris Brown goes, it's only like it just. Let me see. This is something from Chris Brown himself. This is something he said. The most difficult aspect is controlling myself around the ladies. I just be ridiculous because I love them so much. A young Brown admits in one of Chris Brown: A History of Violence's archival interviews. The film prepares the material with new controversial conversations with culture writer Scotchy Cole, broadcast journalist Sharon Carpenter, LAPD Sergeant Cheryl Dorsey, and domestic violence expert Dr. Carolyn West, who explains that Brown's violent tendencies might be related to, if are not excused by, his childhood. ID's documentary intersperses its commentary with snapshots of women holding placards featuring depressing statistics about domestic violence, underscoring that Brown's saga is just a more high-profile version of a terrible tale that's told ad nauseum in this and every other country. So this is just the latest, This is the latest. So this is where it goes. It says, time to Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I guess it's this month. And produced with no more of Global Domestic Violence Initiative as part of its No Excuse for Abuse campaign, along with ample entertainment. ID's Chris Brown: A History of Violence, October 27th, so that's coming on tonight, is a harrowing documentary recap of Brown's unseemly track record with women. Of its many ugly details, perhaps none as unnerving as Brown's alleged assault of a young woman at a yacht party thrown by the since disgraced Diddy. So what is this? Is this like two birds flocking together? What is this? What's going on here? What are we doing? Where are we going? What's happening? What's current? I need to know. Is Diddy's has been has been said to have been very forthright with Chris Brown. He was kind of like a little too buddy with him in certain circumstances. So it's like, what are you gonna do with it though? What can you do with this information? That's the thing though. That's what I want to know. What can you do with this information? Here goes. Jane Doe's accusation led to a $20 million lawsuit, but was dismissed by conflicting text messages. I said it earlier, and the fact that her lawyer, Ariel Mitchell, sometimes it says Mitchell Kid, sometimes it just says Mitchell, eventually departed the case, suggests that questions remain about this incident. Nonetheless, Mitchell also makes clear in Chris Brown: A History of Violence that she firmly believes that Brown was guilty of the charges, and moreover, that the music industry protects him and other predators. But it was thrown out. It was thrown out. The whole suit was thrown out. It didn't match. It did not match. So I'm just saying, it's like, it's all emotionalism, kids. It's all emotionalism. It's about what you feel first. And I'm guilty of this too. I go by emotions sometimes. But not to this extent. But I go to the extent of emotional ideas sometimes. So but the idea is to think, is to be rational first, to always think as your only line instead of being emotional. All right, we got people coming in here. King, peace up. Salute, salute, salute. Hey, Bella. Oh, very soon today, I assume. Yes. I know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I can do this. Let me do it. It's almost a quarter past 7 where you are, Bella. Am I right? 7:10. You're like 5 hours ahead of me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I appreciate you for chiming in. I appreciate you. Thank you for the like. Thank you for all that. Salute to you. Appreciate it. It's a Sunday. All right, who in here? Just put up a 1 if you believe in God. Who believes in God? Just put up a 1. Not even ask if you went to church today. Just who believes in God. And just put up a 1. That's all I need. Just put up a 1 if you believe in God. God. Not even in Muhammad, Moses, or Jesus. Just God. Just put up a 1. Yeah, 7-Eleven. Okay, yeah. My clock then just was a little slow. Okay, yeah, I'm an atheist too. Okay. I'm an atheist too. I'm just seeing the temperature of the water right now. I was just seeing the temperature of the water. Not a lot of people putting up 1s. So I guess not. Yeah, so Chris Brown, it's like this documentary. We saw what happened with R. Kelly. Did it take that documentary series, Surviving R. Kelly, for him to go down? Because there was a stretch of time between the alleged tape. I don't even know if it exists. I have no idea what it's about. I've never seen it. I've never seen that tape. I do not want to watch child pornography. That's not my kick. That's not my thing. Even you have to be like an official. You have to be like a some kind of a law official to view that kind of material. I think for law purposes and stuff like that. That's the only reason why you should be viewing that kind of tape. But that took him down. I mean, did it take him down? I don't even know. I'm asking you. Did it take him down? Do you think that the R. Kelly documentary series took R. Kelly down? Is that what precipitated his trial and eventual conviction? And now we have Chris Brown, A History of Violence, supposed to be aired on ID, this part of the Discovery Channel, I believe it is. Because you have this Jane Doe, says she was this is crazy. Okay, let me see. Hold on. She received a drink from Brown, which led to the ship's bedroom, where she alleged that she soon lost her bearings and control of her body as he violated her, repeatedly kissing her mouth to stifle her cries. Oh, it's messy, child. Not to laugh at her. I'm not laughing at assault or anything, but I'm just saying this is just who's next? Who is next? Who's coming next? Oh, we got a few more people in here. Skylar bleeds gravy when he cuts himself shaving. I am fat. I'm fat. I'm trying to get to the 180s. I'm at like 197 right now. I'm at 5'11", so I'm fat. I need to get down to like at least 180. So I'm gonna get into 180, probably 180 by the mid-November, and then get fat again by eating Thanksgiving and Christmas and meals. Um, Why did I hear Charlie Brown at first? Well, it's close. Charlie, Chris Brown, Charlie Brown. But yeah. So, but thank you for that hatred, Terrence Trent D'Arby Crash. Oh, he's got more. Skylar looks like Chris Brown if Chris Brown was overweight and dressed like Inspector Gadget. I need this hate. Thank you. I need the hate. Come on. Tell 12 other people about me so they can hate on me too. Come on. I need as many people to hate on me at the same time. Just simultaneously. Like every other line. Oh, I'm just hating on this nigga. Not even minding the topics or anything that's going on in the feed. just get into the hate room. Get into the top chat and just go hard. Pause. But yeah, this is real. She says Chris Brown raped me. She proclaims. All I can say that, and I can say that, and I know it for a fact. Instead of telling myself that it wasn't, it was rape. So he was on Diddy's yacht in the midst of the storm. Who knows what else was going on? It's all alleged anyway. Everything is alleged. He was in one of the rooms, one of the compartments, one of the cabins. I guess you should probably say one of the cabins on the sea vessel, and things just got a little heated and got a little carried away. It's serious, and I'm not trying to put it lightly. I'm just trying to say that things got way out of hand, way out of lawful hand, allegedly. That actually made me laugh so hard. Yeah. That was good trolling. That was good. That's why I like creativity. I like people that had to fashion and use words and different ways of conveying the message. I like that. Not like, man, you ugly, or like, you corny, nigga. Like, I hate that. Like, I mean, I'll take it, and I'm not gonna block you or anything, but I just enjoy the clever trolling. That's what I enjoy the most. Okay, so how long can you go, Bella? Can you be here for a while? You gonna be in here for a while? I know you have to go early sometimes. Wizard, my uncle lives. Well, I'm not your. Who's your uncle? What up? I'm not your uncle. You must have got mixed. You got confused. Oh, but it's. See, she was going for 20 million. She was trying to get 20 million, but it got tossed out. But she's still making her claims. She can still go on documentaries. She's Jane Doe. Nobody knows her face or her real name. Some people, even as much as she tried to keep her anonymity, some people, it was leaked to the different places, and she got death threats and all kinds of different malicious activity against her. But I believe she's still walking up on 2 feet, still munching down Subway subs, allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing sauce on it. Okay, she says, well, probably. How's Anders doing? I haven't seen him in a while. What's going on with Anders? Yeah, Is all these different reports, and they're really bigging up this ID documentary, and it says it intersperses its commentary with snapshots of women holding placards featuring depressing statistics about domestic violence, underscoring that Brown saga is just a more high-profile version of a terrible tale that's told ad nauseum in this and every other country. I think I might have already said that. But I was just reiterating it. Aside from Jane Doe's first-person testimony, there's nothing in Chris Brown's history of violence that isn't already in the public record. So he's pretty much clear anyway. Still, the film proves a damning compendium of alleged misdeeds and unconvincing denials. When, after Lizianne Gutierrez filed a police report against Brown for allegedly punching her in the face at a Las Vegas party because she dared to use her forbidden phone, Brown responded by posting a video that slandered her looks, revealing not only his callousness but his wholesale lack of remorse. It's little surprise that in excuse me, then that in 2024 he was sued for $50 million by 4 male concert goers who contended they were brutally beaten by the singer and members of his entourage. See, that's another one with Chris Brown. Diddy looks like it's gonna be like, it's kind of for Diddy, but for the most part, I mean, even if Diddy gets out of this, his reputation is crazy. But Chris Brown seems like, yeah, I slapped her, and y'all gonna love my music. I'm gonna keep dancing, I'm gonna keep moving my feet, I'm gonna keep doing all this stuff. It's wild. It's a party in here, 10 is 10. Okay, hold up. What up? I'm still in pain. Never trying to pick anyone up again. I lost my mobility. Yeah. We're doing air, you could say. Diddy gone. Diddy could be gone, but I think for some reason, I think Chris Brown is not going to be able to, catch wreck, as they said way back when. That's going back like 3 decades. But he's not going to be able to. He's going to be able to bounce back like a Super Bowl, like Mr. Troy Star Terrain said. Right after Rihanna or Robin or whatever her name is, Robin. He had this. What was it? Deuces. Then he had Look at Me Now. Then he had a CD, a whole playlist with like 50 songs on it. He's very productive. You can't take that away from him. He's like Diddy, very productive. But they have this other side, allegedly, that is very, toxic. Very toxic, allegedly. All right. Hey, yeah. We're doing all right, you could say. Okay. That's what I meant. Okay. CB should have never punched that girl. Yeah. He's very emotional. He's a very emotion-driven young man. He's younger than myself. He's about a year younger than myself. He should be calling him a young man. He's an old man too. But yeah, so this I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I'm giving y'all information, but I'm just still trying to figure it out myself, because that R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly was like, woo. That set everybody on their head like, what? He did what? With what? And how did he had them in the rooms and they couldn't get that, the proper treatment, and then couldn't get. It was wild. So this documentary promises to be, or presumes to be just as, powerful in a sense. So let me see who we got. Wizard got the hate. I like the hate. Sir, stop. You're pushing 60. Yeah. People either say I look 60 or like 16. I could go. It goes either way. When you see me in person, you'll probably be like, okay, you look kind of younger. And then people are like, you're not 36. I'm 36. 36 years old. I apologize if I don't hear everything. I'm doing a Christmas order at the moment. That's okay. Just as long as my face is on your screen and my voice is projected through your speakers. That's all right. Do what you got to do, Bella. No, that's good. No, Wizard. Just joking. Don't say just joking. You had a good troll. That was a good troll. If you have a good troll, you have a good troll. You look like 20s earlier there. Don't give me that. Now I trying to backtrack. You look 20 like you look 20s and 30s. No, you had a good troll. Let the troll live. Don't hide the troll. Don't try to sidestep the trolling. Let the troll roll. That's why you got a wrench. You can troll. Let me see. Following its hour-long critique, Chris Brown, A History of Violence, concludes with a half-hour sit-down between The View host Sonny Hostin and a collection of individuals, including Cool or Cowell, Cole, a National Domestic Violence Hotline CEO, Katie Ray Jones, No More's Jane Randall, and 2024 Miss Kansas Alexis Smith, who called out a man who described her as an abuser on the pageant stage, that further delves into this ongoing society scourge. Of particular note during these chats is Ray Jones' advice that victims of abuse take note of household items which can be used against them, such as kitchen knives, as well as develop strategies for making a quick and safe escape. In those helpful tips, the documentary highlights the sorts of nightmarish, misogynistic realities created by men like Chris Brown. Wow, this is heavy, man. This is heavy. But why did it have to be on Diddy's yacht? It had to be on Diddy's yacht, which I think allegedly was rented. I don't think it was he bought it. Allegedly. Allegedly it was rented. And that's not malicious, so I can say it's allegedly. Who we got? Let me say. Nah, you do. Well, I appreciate it. Whatever you gotta say, man. Don't hide the pussy. I'm from DC. We crack jokes on each other. Yeah, and I could crack jokes on your Jordans and your go-go music. I actually like go-go music. I like go. Y'all rock the Nike boots and Jordans. Wizard got their pussy blown wide open. I might have to go in a minute to help my sister. Take your time, Bella. I appreciate you just for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Appreciate you just for being here. We were having a party. It was up to 13. That's when I know I'm having a party. It's a real party when it's in the 20s and 30s and hundreds and thousands. Those are the real party. That's another echelon of party. That's like an upper scale party. Now I'm at 11 with 5 likes. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, Chris Brown had to be on Diddy's yacht. I'm like, damn it, damn. Had to be on Diddy's yacht. He just had to. Had to be. Had to be on Diddy's yacht. It's crazy. And the sad thing is that there's no way of understanding what exactly happened because it's all allegations. Everything is allegations. She's saying things that sound hot. It's like matching up to what people say. Oh, you got, the baby oil. That really wasn't just baby oil. It was GBH, or GHB. What am I saying? GBH or GH? Maybe it's GHB. I think it's GH. Yeah, GHB. I've been saying GBH. GHB, and the baby oil and stuff like that. Is that what's really happening? Nah, I picked up a BBW and my back went out. You supposed to bend your legs before picking anything heavy up. I keep telling these people that's how you learn in the blue collar trades. They say use your back, use your knees, not your back. Use your knees, not your back. So in every instance and situation, if you can possibly do it, if your knees aren't totally messed up, use your knees and not your back. J Forla M Nas. Okay, we're retracted. Wizard picked up some out-of-state bussy. J4 for $100. He'll take the hat off. No, he won't. I need $1,000 for that. Yeah, this Chris Brown thing seems very slight, very airy. It's a shame that it had to happen on Diddy's yacht. It's saying how that's my brother now. P. Diddy refused to sign a 12-year-old Chris Brown even if he had worked with Usher when he was just a teenager. Maybe that was for the better. Who knows what Usher and Chris Brown know about Diddy? Who knows? I'm not going to get into the fact that they were kids. I'm not going to talk about when they were minors. But when they became adults, they definitely, took on a different air of who he was and what he was about. He said 1,000. Yeah, I said 1,000. Ain't no telling that the do-rag coming off with it. No, well, I'm definitely not going to take off the do-rag. You won't see my bald head. It won't happen. You might see a flash of my bald head if I wipe sweat off my brow or something like that, but that's about it. But yeah, this Chris Brown thing, something serious. Something serious. Had to be his yacht, didn't it? Didn't it have to be his yacht? Ain't no telling it to do. Oh, that's the same thing. It had to be his yacht. Had to be. Had to be his yacht. Couldn't have been anything else. I don't even know if I have ID. Can I check that out real quick? Hold on. Let me just for a second. Let me see something. I don't even know if I have ID. Let me see. I think I have it somewhere, but it's not showing. It's not showing it. I don't know if I have it or not. I don't think I have it. ID channel. Let me see. ID. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I have to pay for it. That's okay though. It'll be on the internet. It'll be on somebody's free movie site. Not that I go on there. I'm just saying. No, I have frequented those sites before, to be honest. Hold on. What was I thinking? Okay, did you cover the Lil Durk topic? I didn't want to talk about Lil Durk. I didn't want to talk about it because everybody like I'll talk about Diddy. But the Lil Durk, it's like I know he's trying to have the murder for hire. He's arrested. I don't know. I haven't delved into it. I just wanted to stay on Diddy or anything close to Diddy, like Chris Brown, who's on his yacht when another assault occurred. So I just put those two together. I don't want to talk about Lil Durk so much. He was arrested though. Troll babies, we outside. Salute to Atlanta's FBA. Salute. Wizard, did he only have a private plane? The boat was rented. That's what I said. Yup. Oh, you said 9 times out of 10. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting it was rented too. I think I saw somewhere in some post that it was rented. Because he bragged about the yacht. Yeah. Yeah, I think the yacht was rented. Yeah, it was a rental. I think. It's alleged. It's only allegedly. It's only alleged. So don't hold me to it. Yeah, Lil Durk. Okay, you know he got arrested. He'll probably post bail. There's a good chance. I mean, I think there's more of a penalty for domestic violence and assault and sexual harassment or sexual assault than there is for murder. Like I said, Diddy tried to post $50 million for his bail. People that have done worse things allegedly, before they were convicted or not, of murder or something like that, they got bail. Hey, why don't you walk the streets? Why don't you sit at home alone? Why don't you do what you gotta do? They weren't trying to post $50 million bail. They had a murder case, and they were still let out free. So I think he should have never got involved. Vaughn died from jumping another man. Well, we're not talking about Vaughn and Dirk. That's cute. That's fun. That's Chicago business. I'm talking about this Virginia, New York business, and Miami and Los Angeles business. Wizard keeps ducking this bussy smoke. Oh no, honey, run. Guy, you're weird. YouTube guy, you're weird. My body score, pray for me, YouTube guy. Nobody put any ones up when I said you believe in God on a Sunday. This is the Lord's day. And he's a jealous God. Jealous meaning he wants unending and unwavering faith and fidelity to him and only him. That's the jealousy that is meant. So Chris Brown having gone in on so many different platforms, so many different records sold. He sold a S ton of records. He's definitely a successful artist, but he'll never, just like in anything, he'll never be able to live down what happened in 2009 with Rihanna or Robin. He'll never be able to live that down. He'll never be able to live down the accusations like this young Jane Doe. It's Jane Doe. She's not even giving herself an identity. She's Jane Doe. And like I said, the case was thrown out, but she's allowed to speak. She's allowed to say stuff. They're gonna probably modulate her voice, put her in a silhouette. Probably do all that. Go through all the lengths. So let me see who's. Oh boy, sore from all that bussy play, Wizard. Yeah. The Lord's day is every day. Sundays are pastor's payday. Salute. Facts. They say CB don't like black girls, only yellow bones and mixed chicks. I guess that's true. I mean, if you look at the people that he's been with, he doesn't like the darkies. I love the darkies. I love dark women. Especially when they're petite. Like the girl I had in the past, woman, I shouldn't say. The woman I had in the past, she was petite, dark skin. Her eyes look like ebony eye, look like black diamonds. Like she's just gorgeous. She had wonderful skin, a beautiful facial structure, very feminine. So I don't know about CB. CB, I don't know about this documentary. I don't know if it's going to be the downfall of him or not. I don't know, because that's what happened with I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm stupid. I think that R. Kelly documentary series threw him under the bus, and they ran over him, and backed up and ran over him again. They're like, well, we're not gonna just make jokes about this. We're not gonna just be like, Chappelle, I wanna pee on your food. Like, players wanna play, lovers wanna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you. Yes, I do. Like, he was making jokes. He was making jokes. Chris Brown. Chris Rock was making jokes. He was like, he seen the video. He was like, oh, no, that's you. That's you. That's the Soul Train Award 1998. That's you. That's you. Like, it was like, they're jokes, but it was like, shouldn't we be taking this a little bit more seriously? And they're like, okay, we're gonna prosecute. And it was other charges. So he had like, what did he have? What was it? What was his charges? His charges were crazy. Let me see. R. Kelly. Oh, my computer's acting crazy right now. I don't know why. Sexual abuse cases for R. Kelly. Let's see. Exposure of child sexual abuse material and indictment. Okay, that was 2002. 2015. He was running a sex cult. Look what. Sexual abuse cases. The 2019 documentary Surviving R. Kelly re-examined Kelly's alleged sexual misconduct with minors, prompting RCA Records to terminate his contract and resulted in an additional investigation by law enforcement beginning in 2019. This culminated in a 2021 conviction for violation of the Mann Act and Racketeering Influence and Corrupt Organization Act, RICO, and a 2022 conviction for production of child pornography. As of 2023, he is serving a 31-year combined sentence at FCI Butner Medium 1. I think it's 1. On July 30th, 2024, multiple news outlets reported that Kelly, alongside his lawyer Jennifer Bonjean, had asked the Supreme Court to review his child pornography case, which could potentially drop 20 years off his sentence. So he'll still have to serve at least 11 years. He's doing 31 years. These are all criminal. August 13, 1997, found guilty of battery and placed on unsupervised probation. April 8, 1998, arrested in Chicago on 3 misdemeanor charges. Civil suits. This is wild. See, this is R. Kelly's mess. But Chris Brown, I think, can skate. I think he's going to skate. The documentary is not going to affect him in any real sense because he has a base of supporters. He has fanatics. Okay. Scholar is describing the guy he was with last. That was cute. That was good. That was a good troll, you two. But speaking the truth, she was pretty sexy. Not he. She. CB would have killed the Super Bowl. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? It'd be like a new Michael Jackson. I'd be like, Chris Brown! Chris Brown! I'd be yelling like a 14-year-old girl. Chris Brown! Chris Brown! Oh my God! I'd be yelling at my TV screen. Because I wouldn't be at the Super Bowl, so I'll be yelling at the TV screen. Yeah, could you imagine Chris Brown at the Super Bowl? He probably will never get that chance, sadly. I mean, especially if it's up to Jay-Z. Jay-Z's got ties to Rihanna, and I think they were pretty cool now, but he's not gonna. That's not gonna be. There's too many other artists that could take that stage. Chris Brown would have killed it. He would have murdered it. He'd probably done better than Usher. Is that blasphemy? Somebody was offended. Somebody was offended. I said he would have done better than Usher. I said it again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Uh-oh. You're gonna come at me? It was some chick on the R. Kelly doc with a chewed up face lying. I don't even remember that. I don't know if I've seen all of it. I saw. I had seen just bits and pieces. I think I don't think saw the whole thing. It's a long documentary. It's like 3 of them. I think they're like 3 separate episodes. But it's he had to have the yacht. He had to have the Diddy rented yacht allegedly. Had to have that connection. That's the reason why I'm talking about it. I wouldn't be talking about it if he didn't have a connection. We all know about Lil Durk. We all know he got arrested. He'll post bail. They'll probably let him go. Let him free. He'll probably be free to, be in the streets. A murder for hire. I mean, that seems pretty serious, but not 3 charges against you of racketeering, sexual assault, and the attempt to transport sex workers for prostitution. That's a difference. That's a whole different color horse. That's a different color horse. No one talks about how Rihanna was violent to him. Quite possibly the one that started. Well, if you remember, the late great Mr. Paul Mooney, he was joking, but there's always a layer of seriousness, or there's always truth in jest. He was saying that girl almost beat that boy to death. She got that umbrella. She got that forehead. Kang, kang, kang. She almost beat that boy to death. He was even though he was joking, he was bringing up a point. Cause why would he just start beating on her if she didn't probably start? Did she say something against his mama? Did she say something against his family? What'd she say? And then what would it wouldn't warrant the fact that he took his fist on her face, but that was what, almost 20 years ago, almost. Goddamn. Quite possibly, yeah. Paul was a switch hitter. Well, we don't know that. He's dead now. He was my favorite comedian, Paul Mooney. Definitely my favorite comedian of all time. So we won't say whether he was a switch hitter or not. Let's see. Anytime I had to whoop a dude, they did something. I would guess anyone that gets popped did something. Yeah. Bruce Wayne the Great, salute to you, sir. Welcome to the room. Make sure you tell 70 people about me. Get 77 people popping in here. Grab your sister and your friend, get on that choo-choo. That Skylar choo-choo. Howdy, sir. Howdy. Salute to you. Salute. Yeah, but no. You're not gonna do this to CB. But the thing is, R. Kelly was just as productive. So it's not about them being productive. It's about whether they actually, were able to be lawful, and they're able to be within the grounds of the law. It's always earned, doesn't make it right. But I never seen folks just getting smashed. Yeah, that could be true to an extent. That could be true. So, What exactly are you referring to, Bruce? Are you talking about the Chris Brown's incident? Are you talking about You're talking about Chris Brown, right? Who happened to be on the yacht that was in Diddy's possession. I'll say that. I can say that. It was in his possession. He might have been renting it. He might have owned it, but he was definitely in his possession. And CB was on the yacht and went into one of the cabins and allegedly desecrated a young woman. Assaulted her. So that's very it's very serious charge or idea, but it's not really a charge yet. But I just wanted to make sure that here we go. Here it is. There is no doubt that Brown viciously repeat Rihanna, repeatedly punching her in the face while driving his Lamborghini after trying to throw her out of the moving vehicle, threatening to beat the S out of her when we get home, and warning her that you just did the stupidest thing ever. Now I'm really going to kill you. The scandal may have hurt his next album sales, but Brown's career continued unabated, complete with hordes of female fans willing to dismiss or ignore the accusations against him and to slander anyone who dared tarnish his name. But his subsequent girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, in 2015, or his manager and tour manager in 2016, not to mention infamous outbursts at Good Morning America and one involving his own mother. So there you go with that. That it just seems like it was the climate. It seems like it was. I'm not excusing it. No, it's just saying the climate. I'm just saying that was like par for the course. It was like CB allegedly felt emboldened. He felt he had it was his right to do what he did because of the aura around Diddy and the whole place, the whole setting. Gave him that sense that well, he gave me this bottle. What's in this bottle? Oh, GBH. Right. I'm always, is it GBH or GHB? I keep saying it wrong. GHB. GHB, excuse me. Gamma hydrobutyrate. Butyrate. It's a depressant drug, which means it slows down messages traveling between the brain and body. GHB. I put in GHB, and the first thing that pops up is a goddamn photo of Diddy. New photos reveal Diddy's alleged GHB fueled assaults at parties involving Okay, I'm not gonna go that far. Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit alleges baby oil was laced with date rape drug. It's real. CB the light skinned Bobby Brown. Eric Andre Orlang. What's up, Scott? Well, salute. You gotta put an E on my name, though. You gotta put an E on my name. I see you not taking S from Star anymore. No, I call him from now and then. We just had a conversation earlier this afternoon. I just talked to him. He gave me some wise words of encouragement. I appreciate it. So that was a what do they call it? That was a flex, by the way. I just flexed. Yeah, I just got off the phone with Star. Yeah, so that's how I do. That's my flex for today. Yeah, that's cool. Just call me Sky. That's cool. But yeah, it's too. His show comes on too late most of the time. It comes on like at 10 o'clock or something like that. 11 o'clock. I'm asleep usually by then. So. But CB, I think he'll do better. I think he will actually do better in his life. He'll do better. That's what I see it as. That's how I see it. I see him, rising above this. I don't think he's gonna fall like R. Kelly. I don't think he's gonna fall. Cause I'm wondering, cause it can't. Is there a coincidence? I'm stupid. So it takes me a long time to figure things out. Then I'm like, oh, like what was his name, Weibo or something like that. That one meme from The Wire, where goes the camera pans around. And he's just like, he's like putting everything together. All the numbers are running, down his face. He's connecting the dots. Everything's making sense. I appreciate that. See, sometimes I'll be shoveling it. I'll be shoveling horse ass, but I try to remain as lucid and together as much as I can. Question is, did he plot Pac's Biggie's murder? That's the question for all time. But those aren't one of his charges. He's not charged with anything related to Biggie or Tupac's deaths. It all has to deal with the racketeering, the sexual assaults, and the attempt to move sex workers and prostitution. So I was looking at a commercial with Trump. This is like an epic commercial. This is like a movie. It's crazy. This is a crazy commercial I'm watching right now. This thing looks like a trailer to a movie that's coming up. This is wild. It's during the Eagles and Bengals game. This thing is crazy. This is wild. This is a more wild mess. This thing's like 2 minutes long. Dang. All right, that was weird. All right, what we got? Pay attention, folks. That's that powder in my star voice. Question is, oh, okay. I missed that. I'm sorry. I missed you. Did you vote your Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, let me see something. Hold on. There's the answer to your question. Did you vote, Eric? And if you all, it's just something to remember. If you could all just be so kind and just go to vocal.media and look up my story, Palanquin. There's different pronunciations of it. Palanquin, some people say. I say Palanquin. Check out my story. I put my heart and soul in that story. I really like it. I enjoyed writing it, and I enjoyed reading it over again. So just check it out on vocal.media so I can get paid. But I have to put in good work in order to get paid. So I know that. So I know I definitely do good work. And I do great work, actually. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Salute. Yes, sir. Voted. You voted on a Sunday? Can you even do that? Working on my truck, so I rode my bike to the polls. You voted today, you said? Can you vote on a Sunday? I didn't even realize that. That's news to me. That you can vote on a Sunday? Am I mistaken? Is that true? Let me find out. Let me find out you voted on a Sunday. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Yes, polls open every day. That's weird to me. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. Shit, S. I said S. I said shh. I said shh. I'm trying not to cuss. S. I didn't even know they had that, absentee ballot until I filled out one in 2012 for Mitt Romney and Ryan. I can't think of his first name. Hold on. Romney. Ryan. Oh, you are not Paul Ryan. That's his name. Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan. That's what I had back in 2012. Yeah, Paul. Thank you. Right up until November 5th. Okay. Cause that's the final. I used to do that. I used to wait in the lines, and I waited in line. My dad and I timed it perfectly. We got up and we got up early in the morning. Well, there was only 6 other people. There were only 5 other people ahead of us. They were already waiting at the door as well, and we were saying, like, shoot, we'll just wait 2 hours rather than waiting 3 or 4 hours, in this long line. And it takes time to process people. You go to the desk, they ask you for your ID and everything, and you write down your signature, and you go in the booth, and you just drop bars. No, but you go into the little polling section, and they close the curtains. So the lady asked me, she's like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right. I don't know why you trying. I can take all day. I can take the whole day. I hope you know that as you're right. You can be in there to the evening till they close. You can be in there as long as you like. It's your right to be in there as long as you like." Wizards asking, you voted for Trump? I did not vote for Trump, and I did not vote for Kamala Harris. I did not vote for the vice president. I didn't vote for the former president, and I didn't vote for the vice president. I voted for neither of them. Okay, Eric's got something to say. If I can call you Brother Sky, you can't. Do you think we'll be going into civil unrest, World War III, Civil War, which has the highest chance if happening, or will nothing happen at all? Most likely things will not happen at all, in the sense that, it'll be minor skirmishes, it'll be minor, people doing different things, but that's about it. That's the only thing that'll happen. That's all that's going to happen. It's going to be, a few cities are going to maybe have, an uptick in violence or different crimes and stuff like that, but I don't think it's going to be as widespread as people are expecting it to be. Sky voted for Bussy as a write-in. I can't. It's just so fun. The word "bussy" is hilarious to me. I just think it's the funniest word. I think because it's like a cuss, but it's not a cuss word yet. Like, it's playing on 2 words that aren't really even cusses, really. Because you can say pussycat. You can say, "Oh, look at the little pussycat. She's cleaning herself. She's on the windowsill. Oh, look at the little pussycat." And boys, just boys, like a little boy, or where you put them together and you get Bussy. So I think that's funny, but we're talking about CB. Oh my god, I see him bouncing back no matter what. This documentary is gonna be something, to behold, something to understand, something to really get. But I don't think it's gonna really affect his career. His career is kind of Teflon right now. He's not R. Kelly. He doesn't have damning images. He has only one damning image. That's of Rihanna's face. But he's not involved in it. Like R. Kelly, he's damning. He had alleged video. I don't know what it looks like, but there's an alleged video of him, engaged in totally improper activity with a minor, and it's on tape. It's on video. Like you can see the footage. And the same thing with Diddy. You can see the footage of he and Cassie in the hotel lobby, or not lobby, but the hotel hallway. Excuse me, in the hotel hallway. So you just see Rihanna's face. You don't see anything else but Rihanna's face, and it's very it's devastating. It's disgusting, but you don't see CB in that. And you don't see him, in this alleged encounter on this yacht. Oh my gosh, Eric, I don't do hypotheticals, sir. I don't do hypotheticals. I don't do hypotheticals. He obsessed with the pussy talk. Scott Keith, salute to you. Is it already? Let me see. Hold on. I think it already is. Yup. It's already goddamn Monday where Keith is. Skyler, the Doggers, he put, but I know what you mean. Have a 2-0 lead over the Yankees. I know. I wanted the Yankees to win so bad. Skyler, who you picking to win? I think I'm still rocking with the Yankees. They had a drought. They're the number one market. They're one of the only teams to be strong enough to take it. The Knicks haven't won since Nixon was in office. So, or maybe it might have been even Ford. It was either Nixon or Ford, since Ford was in office, and or Nixon. It was Nixon or Ford. I can't remember, but the Rangers and the Islanders and the Jets don't seem like they have won. The Giants technically are New York, but every New Yorker's like, Giants aren't really in New York. They're in New Jersey. Headquarters are in New York. Got you. Fair enough. But they play in the Meadowlands, which is in New Jersey. Are you okay with the robot and AI takeover? Shouldn't we be concerned? I'm not. I had a AI on my Pizza Hut order. I know it was an AI because it was like the voice is like, I said I would like a personal pan pizza, and it was like it calculated real quick. It was like, is that the smallest possible? I was like, yes. I was like, I could tell it wasn't really a human being, but it was a part of that. So it's not anything to be afraid of. Just like anything, just like people were afraid of cars, people were afraid of airplanes, people were afraid of rocket ships. Everybody has died in each one of those vehicles. At least one person has died over the past few years. I mean, maybe scores of people have died, in each of these contraptions. But we can't be afraid of the future for that. We have to push on. 4:06 a.m. Exactly. It's already Monday. Petrucha Mihai. I hope I pronounced that right. I don't mean to pronounce your name wrong. Hello there. I'm interested in Diddy's case. Can you please volume up the live, please? I don't know how to do that. You might have to do it on your own end. I think that's on your own end. Nobody else is experiencing that, right? Everybody else okay? Everybody else all right? Unless FBA, what are you saying yup to? Are you saying you're okay with the sound? Are you saying you're okay with the sound? Yup. Is that what you're saying? Your sound is good. Thank you. You pronounce my name great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I don't try to just disrespect people. Disrespect people. Yeah, it's better. Well, I didn't do anything, but if you say so. This Bengals and Eagles game is crazy. It is going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It is crazy. This game is wild. But anyway, let me see. Thank you. Maybe because you came close to the screen. That could possibly be the truth. Let me see. I'm gonna stay right here. My face in here with the lights. My face. Yeah, you know. what's YouTube subscriber gonna say? He's got the bussy face now. So I don't know what he's gonna say. You never know what YouTube subscriber. Young old nigga, exactly. That's exactly how I am. I'm young enough to know, but not old enough to go, or something. I don't know how to put it. I don't know what cute little saying I can say, but I appreciate that. Are you a female, Patricia? You sound like a female. Appreciate that. Did you have all your original parts since birth? But yeah, so CB is not gonna be hurt. I'm not a betting man. I'm not a betting man. But if I had to put money on it, I would say CB is clear. Like I really don't understand why they're no, what am I saying? I do understand why they're doing it. They're doing it for money mainly, which is good. That's a good thing. I'm not denouncing the money aspect of it. But I'm saying this is a man's life. And he seems to have atoned for his past transgressions. It seems that way. I could be wrong. But it seems like he wants to be a totally different person. I'm a whole human being, female gender. Okay, good to go. Wizard, you are obsessed with pussy. I can't stop. I can't. It's too funny. It's the funniest thing. Uh-oh. Well, it's a long discussion. Where Mash, where you from, Petrucha? Petruta? Petruta? Where are you from, Petruta? I have to put an accent on your name. Can't stop, won't pussy for life. Cause we bussy for we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Keith says, "Hey, we want some pussy." Now he's down to now he wants to go to Miami. He's in Japan, but now he wants to go down with 2 Live crew. 2 for me, 2 for you. Yeah, this Cowboys game is crazy. Excuse me, Cowboys game. This Eagles game is crazy. It's going back and forth. Oh, you're from India. You just got back from India? Okay. I didn't know that. What part of India, Eric? India's a pretty sizable country. What's my name tells you about my origins. I can only guess, not really. I'm looking it up right now. It comes from what? Someone strong who belongs to the earth. That's your name means. Stone. That makes sense. Petrol, Peter, Petter. Yeah, from the stone from the earth. That makes sense. Just feminized. I had to Google. I had to. But it makes sense now. I was just making sure. Because sometimes translations aren't like that. But your name is like a stone or earth or something like that. Or rock or something like that. So to everyone in the chat and to everyone watching. Yes, thank you for that, Keith. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's have a party in here, y'all. Let's get up to like 90 people, 100 people in here. Let's get crazy. Let's get it crunk. Potsnot. What? Ben Lombard. What are you talking about? Yes, I'm from the earth. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but CB, he's not gonna be affected by this negatively. I can't see this happening negatively against him. I can't see that happening. It's not gonna happen to him. He's gonna have every right to be, you know, in the position of somebody that was falsely accused, allegedly, and someone who was not, has no charges to his name. There are no charges associated with Chris Brown's name at all. So we have to take that all the way to the bank because it's not real. Okay, are you trolling here, Ben Lombard? This is a pot snot. What is a pot snot? My dumb ass has to look that up. I don't know what a pot snot is. Pot snot. That has to do with neppy pots. What I don't even know. Neti pots. I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you saying there? Pasta sounds like foreign pussy. Oh man. We got, what is this? 43 minutes left. I mean, it was on the yacht of Diddy. So this is probably, substances and different ingredients and different, things may have been distributed allegedly, and all this could have happened. Do you think Jaguar knows something more about it, or is she just? I don't talk about JW. I don't even give her first and last name. This is JW because she's completely out of control. She showed up to Pierce Morgan. Yeah, sir, boss. I sure will. And he tried to come on Star's show, Mr. Troy Star Terrain show, and act like a monkey, a complete ape. She was an ape on Mr. Terrain show. So I have no respect for her at all. But I hope she does well in life. I can't, I'm not gonna dump on her just to dump on her, but I don't have anything to do with her. Ben trolling. Who was trolling? You were trolling, Eric, or somebody else? That sounds like somebody's name. Hi, I'm Ben trolling. I was listening live in India when Jag called in. It was morning time there. Yeah. What part of India though, Eric? What part of India? It's a fairly large country. It's about the size of Texas, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of looks like Texas too. Pretty large country. What part? Where are you from? Or where'd you go? Nah, the guy named Ben. I don't know who his name is. Though has some followers and was invited on a national TV show to talk about it. Oh, I answered what part? Scroll up. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm on a mobile device. It's hard for me to even see you right now, so I'm looking at your hand. Just type it. Just type it in one time. That's all you gotta do. Just type it in. Were you in Calcutta? Were you what part of India were you? Here's Keith with the questions. He hasn't given me a red cent yet, but he's got questions for me. Scholar, you do agree that many other people are an accomplice in Sean Combs' crimes. Allegedly, because that could be malicious. That could be misconstrued as malicious speech or talk. So we have to be very careful. People could be roped into it technically. A lot of houses might fall. This could be like a domino effect. Diddy falls and everybody else just topples. Bangalore, okay. And some hill cities in Tamil Nadu, southern India. Okay. Do you have family there, or were you just visiting just to visit? I got diehard supporters right now. 5 people in here. Back pain. That's probably one of the most gratifying things that I've ever heard anybody do, because you're not going to the Taj Mahal and you're not going to different places like I just said, Calcutta, like very, expected places. You're going all over the different parts of the country that nobody's ever heard of and nobody's ever seen, and you're taking in sights and smells and tastes, and it's an all around good kind of experience that I've never had, but I always thought about having. Third time there, okay, great. So you must have a good living there, sir. What do you do for a living? What do you do for a killing? Some people make a killing. They don't do livings. They do killings. 3 people are my diehards right now. It goes up though. It's funny. It's like I'll be down to like 2 people, and then it goes up to like 20. It's the craziest. It's wild. Keith. We don't do shout outs. It's salute to India and Pakistan, and we're really close on Pakistan. Pakistan's kind of like, eh. Oh, nice, deleting it. No kids, no wife, though G'd up from the feet up. Okay, salute. That's all you need to say. That's all right. That's all you need to say. That's all right. Yeah, I'm just looking at the different Indian thing, but Chris. They can't even show him without saying on Diddy's yacht. The Diddy controversy has now hit Chris Brown and new rape allegations against him. Chris Brown accused of raping a woman on Sean Diddy Combs' yacht. This is all click drag hag stuff. Woman accuses Chris Brown of drugging her on Diddy's yacht, an upcoming documentary. Yeah. And this is what I'm talking about. People saying, oh, this is just clickbait. This is just clickbait. Yeah, duh. It's like going up to a fisherman or a fisherwoman. I said, well, why are you putting bait on that hook? What are you doing that for? Of course it's clickbait. It's the whole point of it. Scott, this is my first time on your show, but I hear you pretty much every time you make an appearance on the Star Report. Okay, good to go. That happens very few times these past few weeks. These past few weeks have been, brutal for me to stay up too late because I'm on psychiatric drugs. But I appreciate that, Eric. Thank you for coming into the room. I appreciate that. For you're part of the diehards, supporters. So I appreciate that. Now all you gotta do is tell like 12 people about me, and say, look, this is goofy nigga. He's got a hat. He's got a shirt. And he just goes off at the mouth, but he's got some ideas. He's got some perspective. So you might want to tune into him. That's all I ask. And some gruesome details about him abusing Rihanna. The gruesome details revealed that while riding in a car with Chris, Rihanna found something on his phone that made her think about his involvement with another female. Diamond's vocalist shared when she tried to confront him in the car, he got irritated with her. However, King of R&B, I love these titles. It's great. Started threatening her. And Usher's still above ground, by the way. It said King of R&B, not even Usher. Usher, who headlined the Super Bowl. But they said King of R&B. She called the assistant who didn't pick up the phone, but the mother of the two pretended having her on the line. Seemingly, she was hoping this would calm down the American rock star and he might come back to his senses. As per the narrator, Chris stated, "Now I'm really going to kill you." I said that earlier. Punched her with his right hand while steering with his left. As for the police report, the vocalist persistently menaced Rihanna while the situation intensified. In 2009, Brown was taken into custody following an assault on the 36-year-old singer. He admitted guilty to the felony accusation and completed 5 years of probation along with community service and counseling for domestic violence. For the unversed, Chris Brown and Rihanna rekindled their romance in 2012 before calling off again 1 year later. That's true. They had the cake. Anybody remember that? Cake. I remember NPR a broadcast. They're like, "This is offensive." She was like, she's literally talking about being very physical with him, in a sexual manner, and they were totally against it. I was like, whoa, this is the next level for me. That was crazy. Yeah, so they had that cake. Sky, where are you from? I'm from Delaware. This is your first time, Eric? I usually charge $10 for questions unless you're calling from Japan, like you're tuning in from Japan and your name is Keith. Keith is like the only person that can get it. He doesn't even have a wrench. But yeah, I'm from Newark, Delaware. That's where I am right now. I was born in Dover and raised in Newark, and hopefully will live in Wilmington, Delaware. So have you ever traveled to Delaware? Make sure you take into the sights. Everybody says it's boring and it's corny and everything, and it is. But there's over 1 million people here, so there's something attractive about it in some way. Because it is boring, it's flat, it's corny. I just saw a clip online. It says Taylor Swift once had Diddy on her dream prom date list. He's nice to me. That is funny. This is interesting. Delaware is boring, but you also have the tax breaks there, no? Yes, we have no sales tax, no consumption tax. Here's something interesting. The Jane Doe. This all happened in December 2020, so this is going back 4 years. The Jane Doe, according to the documentary, recalls seeing the Bad Boy for Life rapper on the yacht at one point, but she describes him as really nice. Wasn't really nice to Cassie, was he? Okay, so it's technically a party. Woo! It's got 10 people. That's what I was down to 3. Now I'm up to 10. See how much I can go. But is this just bandwagon? Is this bandwagon stuff? Is this people just saying, okay, everybody's on Diddy, now I have to be on him too. I have to be on the same kick. He assaulted me. He assaulted me. He assaulted me. That's what they have to do. And this is an interesting thing about the lawyers. Let me see. She recalls me. This isn't lawyers, but she recalls meeting the under the influence singer on the boat and handing her alcohol. That was the most profound statement ever. Who's this Black Cuddy? Salute. That's all I need. If I don't have anybody else in this whole chat room, Black Cuddy, that's a salute to you, sir. Salute. He has given me a red cent. He's given me more than a red cent, as a matter of fact. So I appreciate him. I hope. Are you relaxing right now, sir? Are you watching the games? Or are you working? Because I know y'all do deliver on Sundays, but you're lost in prevention, so I know. You watching the football games? I'm not your bro, Wizard. You don't get your career ended. Don't get your wrench taken from you. Should get ready to the mall. Oh, okay. Ready to the mall. You look sleepy. Yeah, I am sleepy. I've been up all since 5:00 5:55 this morning. I'm satisfied watching Colorado yesterday. Did they do well? Let me see. Well, hold on. Colorado. Okay, 6-2. That's not bad. 6-2 is good so far. 6-2 is pretty good. 34-23. They beat the Cincinnati Bearcats. That's all right. That's what's up. I'm satisfied watching Colorado yesterday. Yes. Wow. And that's Coach Prime, right? Neon Dion Sanders. That's what my drill instructor called me the entire time. He was a Cowboys fan too. And he was probably thinking back when Deion Sanders played for the Cowboys. He used to be like, Sanders, you need to pick it up. You need to get faster. Sanders. They had the froggy voice, so it was like, Sanders, why don't you have something? You need to get together. Navy got busted yesterday, didn't they? Oh boy. 14-51. Notre Dame stomped all over them. I had the black and gold Deons. Had to take them back due to a defect. Nice shoes, but bad execution. Oh. I wonder if anybody else had that similar kind of situation. But like I was saying, with Chris Brown, all he has to do is continue. Let me see. This is like bull BS, but Chris Brown net worth Forbes. Let's see. He's worth $60 million. He could get out of this little thing, this little issue. Yeah, he's got good money. That's good money. That's not really great money, but that's good money. He's got all these different endorsements. He's got partnerships. Yeah, CB Blood. I don't know why. I don't know why he's a blood, but he apparently is a blood. He got F. Well, not really, because if Diddy can't even get out of jail for $50 million, CB can't get out for what? He'll have to put up 10 maybe 10, 20, if that. Liquid money, I'm saying. Nope. If he didn't hit Ree, he would have been a billionaire. Whoa, that is interesting. That is quite interesting. He could have been a billionaire. It all points to that. It all does point to that. So if you consider the fact that Chris Brown was very adamant and very forceful allegedly against this woman, then you can possibly say that's the thing. It's like what happened with Cassie. It's like we know about Cassie. We already seen the face. But like I said, there was no footage of him punching her and making her face look like that. It's just the correlation. We just made the correlation. We said, oh, well, who else would have punched her in the face like that other than Chris Brown? And he was prosecuted for it. And he got community service plus some anger management and counseling and something else. And that was it. He didn't go to jail. He didn't go to prison. He wasn't locked up. I think he may have spent like a night in jail or something like that, or a few days in jail or something crazy. But that was it. Chris Brown has a lot of songs in the catalog, so he will survive. I have to disagree with you, Black Cuddy. We're good people. We're good. But R. Kelly had a good catalog too. R. Kelly had a good catalog too. You gotta remember that. R. Kelly did have a good, and Diddy. Diddy's got a catalog of multiple artists. He's got all kinds of artists he's got. So I'm just putting it up to the point that where Chris Brown really found himself, grounded in the idea of being a solid, artist. He wasn't art. He is an artist. He's a solid art. He's a phenomenal artist. Matter of fact, he's not just solid. He's phenomenal. His dancing, his singing, I think his songwriting. I don't even know if he has many songwriters. He has a few, I'm sure. But let me see. Let me see his list of his discography. Now, the first one, Chris Brown, his first album, that's a lot of writers. He was an executive producer, though. That's pretty good. They're not showing any songwriters. Let me see. Track listing. Edmund Clement, LeBron James. Oh, that's Joel Santana. LeBron James and LeBron James. Never to be confused. But he had a certain amount. Okay, it's down to 4. Whoa. Let's bring it up to 40, okay? Tell 10 people about me. Question, Skylar, are we... Okay, wait a minute. Wizard said... Okay. He had a kid-friendly vibe before the beating. True. Same thing with Martin Luther King. Michael Jackson, before the 2 kids, allegations. He was cleared on both. CB Music is auto-tune. The F out. His vocals trash. Oh my God. To be honest, I haven't been listening to a lot of Chris Brown. Question, Scott, are we beginning to see the fall of Black American celebrity? No, I don't think so, because not everybody's a freak. And I'm not saying that Diddy or Chris Brown are freaks. I say R. Kelly is a freak. He's been convicted. He's a convicted freak. Bill Cosby, he was a convicted freak. So I can say that definitely. But not for every black celebrity? No. Of course not. Of course not. But yeah, I can say R. Kelly and Cosby are definite freaks. They're a freak. If they could have it over again, they would freak off on Diddy's yacht. Peace, Swole Porter. It's been a while, Swole. How you been? Where's that Cash App? That's what I meant to say too. And here's an ad. Go to twitch.tv/dotfocus. DOTFOCUS_. And you can go and watch him do his thing with the rifle and the sniper rifle and get busy and enjoy the gameplay of Call of Duty. He does an excellent job. So definitely take heart to that. Enjoy that. So .focus. Twitch TV/.focus_. All right, so we got 7 people in here. We're up to about, what was it, like 13, 14, something like that. I don't think we crossed the 20 yet. They didn't cross the 20-yard line. Well, I'm not your brother. Let's not get crazy. I'm not your brother. People love to say, "Oh, good brother. What's up, bruh? What's up, bro? What's up, bruh? What's up, man? What's up?" We're not brothers. Because the first thing that happens is like, "Oh, I don't know that nigga. I don't." That's, am I lying or am I lying? Am I telling the truth or am I telling the truth? They're like, "Oh, that's my. Oh, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? Brother, man?" And then somebody asks, "Oh, I don't know that nigga. I don't even know that nigga." But he's got some songwriters. I'm gonna see his latest effort. But he had one album. What was it? Heartbreak on a Full Moon. This thing had 3 discs. Bonus tracks, deluxe edition. He had 50 songs. Or 40, excuse me. It was 40 something. If you count more, it'll be 50 something songs. And it's mostly just him. And when they first came out, they're like, "Oh, we gotta craft this young man. We gotta make him into a model. We gotta mold him. We gotta mold him into it." But now he's been writing his own stuff most of the way. Just as Brown, 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 Brown. Some songs have a few name, but I think there are features actually. Some of them were just features. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we still got the. Yeah, CB's gonna bounce back. He's not. This isn't gonna do him anything negative. I don't see it. Is this gonna be like with Diddy? When Diddy, when Diddy did that, when the tape was released back in March of him pounding on Cassie, that was like saying, okay, so he did a terrible thing, horrible thing. Now move to Bali or something like that. You gotta get out of here. And then he's like, "No, I'm just be stubborn. No, forget that. I'm not guilty, and I'm filthy. Come on, ow, oh." And he just kept on moving. He kept it pushing. In America, because it says extradition laws. This was not an extradition offense. I think is murder. I think you have to commit murder to be extradited to your original country. But something like this, trafficking, sexual assault, moving prostitutes, it's nothing. I mean, to compare it, when you go out in the country, it's nothing. But here, it's extremely serious. I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just saying it's a different setting. Totally different. So, very very interesting turn of events. Tell you the truth. Very interesting. All this talk about Chris Brown being on this documentary, it's like I mean, there was no Diddy documentary that precipitated. All that happened afterwards. It occurred after the fact. You know, they had the fall of Diddy or something like that. I think 50 Cent is producing a documentary. Skylar, why interesting to you? What is interesting to me? I don't know what you mean. Clear that up, Keith. But it's just like CB, you know, wanting to be, you know, it's always gonna be that tarnish. It's always gonna be that stain. I think his stain is a little bit less deep. He has like a can you have a white wine stain? Can it be washed out? He has a stain of like a dark of a red, but it comes out, you know, and you almost don't see it at all. But with Diddy, even if the stain lingers or if a stain goes away, it's always gonna be there. It's gonna remain. It's gonna remain no matter what. Every time you say CB, I think Chris Pussy. I'm sure you do, YouTube subscriber. I'm sure you do. So. Eagles ran away with it. The Bengals were holding tight for a good long time, but then they just slipped away. They slipped away. Anyway, yes, Chris Brown has on him enough years. He's 35 years old. It's a grown adult right there. He's learned his lesson, I think. I think he and that's another thing too. They didn't really say a year on this. I may have missed it. Every article I read, there hasn't been a year. It just says that this occurred. Oh, there has been a year. That's right, December 2020. I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Because it's a lawsuit. And that's the thing that has to be remembered. You're nobody till somebody sues you. That's one thing you have to remember at all times. You're nobody till somebody sues you. So once you get that lawsuit, that's when you know you've made it. In this industry, in this entertainment climate, you have to get sued by somebody at some time during your tenure. That's not means a guarantee that you're going to get sued, but it's a good indication that you're going to get sued sometime, especially in the music business. If you're in the television business, yeah, there could be some lawsuits going around or anything like that. But the music business is so you can make you can make a album in your hotel room and have it out by the morning. You can't do that with a film. You can't do that with a TV show. Everything has to be produced on a greater scale. But with the music industry, it's totally different. Everything can come out like that. Something could happen overnight, and bam, you're already a superstar. Overnight success is like they say. You're not really an overnight success. You've been doing this for years. Coming to this point where you're a success, but it doesn't really mean that you're necessarily going to be a success. It just means that you're overnight hype. You know, you're in the trades, you're in, you know, the papers, you're in everything, you're in the web zines and all that. You're on the social networking sites. So Sky Saunders, Sky Saunders 2028, yeah, 2028. Yeah, they can go through put a flashlight up my rear end, go through all my family's information. That'd be the time. And I'll be all tongue tied and I make Joe Biden look like Marlon Brando or something. You know what I mean? Just like just very, you know, very articulate and, you know, put together. I don't see it happening. I don't see that happening. Don't see it occurring. But Keith, if you want, do you have dual citizenship, or you just have Japanese citizenship now, or multiple citizenships, Keith? All right, so I'll be waiting for questions to be answered. I'll be taking up the time. All right, so CB doesn't have anything to worry about. Doesn't have any issues. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna pull through. I seriously say it. Like, there's gonna be women gonna be like, oh my, really? He did that? Oh, are they eating on their ho-hos and ding dongs and devil dogs? What? He had what? When he did what? That's how it's gonna be, but it's not gonna be much of a problem. It's not gonna be too much of a problem. I don't see it being a problem anyway. That's all right. Hold on. All right, so I'd like to thank y'all. I have to go, so I appreciate everybody that came through, and I hope you take care and have a good one. One.